Okay, welcome everyone to the Careers and Student Employment Workshop for Orientation. My name is Dr. Melissa Reap. I'm the Career Center Director, and I'm going to be joined by Stephanie Francis, our lead internship coordinator, and Nancy Blanton, HR specialist over employment in university enterprises. We're going to be talking about strategies for finding student employment as well as career development resources here at Sacramento State. Okay, so the Career Center, we provide resources to really help your dreams become realities, and we do so in a number of ways. But first, I wanted to get a little sense from you of what you think of when you hear the word career. So I want you to, on your own, think about which of these feelings do you associate with the word career? Do you feel happy, joyful, content, or do you feel sad, scared, worried, confused? By the end of this presentation, we hope that we're going to give you some strategies and resources to make you feel more at ease when you think of career, and that we'll be able to help you with those things. So in terms of our services through the Career Center, we do provide career counseling and support. We also have programs and events that range from employer networking sessions to career fairs. We also have workshops and presentations to help you prepare your resume for interviews, professionalism, and more. And now more than ever, we rely on online resources to help you achieve your goals. So whether it's career exploration tools or networking resources, as well as career media, we have those tools to support you. And then finally, employer relations services. So we partner with university enterprises as well as other employers in the community to get our students opportunities to work and learn. And again, our goal, our objective, and our mission is to provide education and empower our students and alumni to thrive and successfully contribute to our economy and our future workforce. A little bit more on our career counseling topic. So when you come into Sacramento State, you'll be able to access through our webpage these appointment scheduling resources. So whether you need help figuring out what career or major to decide, as well as how to research the fields that may be connected to your interests. We can also help you with your resume or your cover letter if you're applying for on-campus employment or off-campus employment, as well as some strategies for searching. In addition, if you need help with networking or finding some job opportunities, we can help you there, as well as practice for interviewing, applying for grad school, and more. So right now, our current virtual appointments are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. We are also looking at updated hours in addition in the fall. And then in terms of our employers, we really encourage our students to gain work experience, gain that experience while they're at Sacramento State. And when they graduate, our employers say that our students are prepared, they have developed great skills in terms of knowing what goals they want to achieve. But we're also finding that students could continuously develop in areas such as communication, leadership, and more. And how can they do that? The number one way is by gaining experiential learning, opportunities like part-time jobs, internships, and more, and that can help them prepare. So how do you find student employment? There's a number of ways. Handshake is the one that we recommend as the first point for students who are looking for employment. We also, Nancy is going to talk all about our number one employer on the campus, which is University Enterprises, and there's the UEI jobs. We also have ASI, which is our Associated Students, as well as grad studies openings. So there's a number of these job boards, and we highly recommend job alerts so that you don't have to always log into these job boards, but they will come to you via email. And then in addition, many of you may be eligible for federal work study. We do have some new experimental programs that provide students with opportunities to work and learn both on campus and some limited off-campus experiences. And all of that is through the Career Center website. You can find out more information. And if you have questions, the Career Center can help you navigate that. And then I mentioned earlier some resources to help students. So as you launch your career search, we definitely recommend checking out Handshake for career events, as well as the job postings, including UEI and other jobs. We also have networking through the Sac State Career Network. So if you want to talk with an alumni who's been in your shoes, they can give you resume advice, industry insights, and more. And then also, if you're trying to figure out what you can do, after you graduate, LinkedIn is a great way both to explore careers as well as meet some alumni and others in the field. Interview prep and resume prep, we recommend Big Interview. And then career exploration, we've got resources like What Can I Do with This Major, Focus 2 Career. And then finally, we recently launched a podcast that tells you all different types of myths and strategies around career development. And then we have a very active Instagram and other social media that you can check out. So now I'm going to also turn it over to Stephanie to talk about National Intern Day and some opportunities related to internships on campus. That's the #1 way to gain experience in a job-related or career-related field.
Hello, Hornets. As Dr. Ripa said, my name is Stephanie Francis, and I am the Career Center's lead internship and professional programs coordinator. One of my favorite parts about fall orientation is that one of my favorite days falls during the same time, and that's National Intern Day. This occurs every fourth Thursday of July. So this year it's on July 29th. And the reasons why we celebrate internships and we recognize them nationally every year is because they are one of the best ways that students can get real world professional work experience that could lead to full-time career track jobs when they graduate. And not only that, it's one of the best tools that employers have to find talent. And so at Sac State, we want our current and incoming students to start off the semester equipped with all the information about why you need an internship and how to get one. And we do this through celebrating and learning from our own Hornet family success stories, exploring internship opportunities with our employer partners that you can apply for now and in the future, and learning how to incorporate internship to career strategies throughout your college experience. So what you see here is actually a growing list of programs that will be offered on July 29th. And these are going to include Zoom panels with employers that are seeking to hire for the fall of 2021, spring 2022, and even summer 2022. Yes, your internship starts early. We want you to also to start to follow at Sac State Career on Instagram so that you can join in on our Instagram live interviews. They're going to be with former interns turned professionals. And federal work study eligible students should attend our Career Connected info session to learn how to apply for internships off campus and get paid through their financial aid. Most importantly, I encourage all of you to attend the presentation, Internships Now, Why You Need One and How to Get One. It's going to provide you with the tools and resources that you need to integrate internships throughout your college experience so that you can graduate career ready. For more information, you can always reach out directly to internship services at internship@csus.edu.
And now I'm going to turn it over to Nancy, who's going to talk all about university enterprises, the California Intern Network, and some strategies to help you land those coveted positions.
So my name is Nancy Blanton, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about university enterprises, also known as UEI. Talk about a little bit about who we are, some of our history, how the work with the Career Center and the types of jobs that we have available to students, both on and off the Sacramento State campus. So University Enterprises is a nonprofit auxiliary organization, and auxiliary organizations are common across the CSU system. As a matter of fact, many of the campuses have more than one auxiliary organization. They serve a very important purpose, and they create and manage different programs and provide services that enhance the university's educational mission. So if you think about it, the campus gets public dollars to teach, but they don't get dollars for bookstores or for wellness centers or for the dining type of program. So that's one of the things that auxiliary services do. UEI has been serving the campus for over 65 years, and currently we employ about 60 full-time employees and approximately 1,300 student assistants and interns working both on and off the campus. The student employment is one of UEI's largest and oldest programs. We are the largest employer of students on the Sacramento State campus. We hire students to work in the University Union, the Well, and other various campus departments and centers. We have nearly 1,000 students working off campus through the California Intern Network, which is a program of UEI. We contract with many state agencies, counties, and cities, as well as some small business partners. And we place highly qualified and motivated students in their workplaces. So the program prerequisites are the students, in order to be considered for a position, you of course have to be a student, a college student, enrolled in attending classes during the regular term. You have to be enrolled at least half-time, so that's 6 semester units, or if you're a graduate student, 4 semester units. We also employ international students who hold the J1 or F1 visa. They're eligible to work as student interns. Students generally work 20 to 24 hours per week when classes are in session, and up to 40 hours per week during school breaks. So how to apply? Everything is online at ueijobs.com. What happens after you apply? So HR will do a cursory review of all of the applications, and those that meet the criteria, we will release to the hiring manager. At that point, they take over, they review the applications, they determine who they want to interview, they conduct those interviews, and at the end, they make their hiring selection. If you're selected for a position, you'll receive an email from UEI Human Resources to schedule yourself for a new hire orientation prior to your start date. These are really competitive positions, so we just, as Melissa said earlier, we encourage you to use the job alerts and search and apply often.
We want to encourage all of you to attend the Q&A sessions, which we will have information on for orientation. In addition, like Nancy said, we encourage you to reach out to us with any questions, and we look forward to working with you.